No,
Hi, folks, and welcome here to Hornet Studios and Valley Center District Stadium for this junior varsity soccer matchup between the Campus Colts and your Valley Center Hornets. Joey, what are the starting lineups for the Colts?
For the Colts, starting a goalkeeper, we have number 0, Isaac Witten. Number 9, Eric Rojas Jimenez. Number 12, Gabriel McMillan. Number 15, Connor Walcher. Number 16, Gustavo Siles Jr. Number 17, Jordan Stockerbrand. Number 19, Camden Byer. Number 23, James Craig. Number 30, Jackson Moree. And number 33, Thomas Brown.
Thanks, Joey. And the starting lineup for tonight's Hornets, starting at goalkeeper number 00, Wyatt Oliverson. Two number 3s, Eli Gamber and Aiden Lewis. Number 5, Kobe Kiyomani. Number 11, Luis Solis. Number 11, Caden Myers. Number 12, Jeffrey Jew. Number 16, Bryden Schmidt. Number 17, Nash Crosby. Number 19, Braden Rubel. And number 20, Tristan Malillo. That is tonight's starting lineup for the Hornets. And this game is underway. Oliverson to kick. And the goal kick flies over the head of Myers. Popped up there. And Lewis will kick it out of bounds. That will bring up Colts ball.
last year.
And that will be denied by Jew there. Left side.
Guys soccer, so last year.
And left side there, the Colts. Rolls out of bounds. Doesn't roll out of bounds. Hornets leading their offensive attack. There's Myers, and he'll take a hold of it. Solis gets the ball. And a whiffs on a kick. There's Lewis.
And you had
Down to Solis.
gray ones on.
And intended for Jew, it will go out of bounds.
It's cold and
And
sprinkling.
popped up
Disgusting outside.
there down the field to the Hornets defensive line.
On this live.
And that will roll back to Oliver Sid. Slow start here for both teams. It will be popped up over the head of Crosby. And Malolo there to recover. The pass over the middle, no one there. So an easy ground ball there for Oliverson. And the kick, it's a nice one from Oliverson. There's Solis. And Schmidt on the defense. Rolls out of bounds. There's the Colts. And Hornets take possession of it. Rubel handles it down to Kiomani. And down the field there, no one there. That's recovered by number 23, Craig. Stolen by Schmidt. And left side, Craig down the field, out of bounds. Schmidt to throw in for the Hornets, gets it in there to Solis, and headed to Lewis,
Lewis is playing up today. Or is he supposed to
and
play?
down the right side,
He's just going up.
no one there, and that will roll out of bounds. Hornets ball here. Gets it into Gamber. Gamber left side down to Lewis, and no one there. That's Brown, and down the field, Jew with a chance,
Oh.
and kicks it a little too far. That will be recovered by Whitson. Down the field, and there is Lewis back from Jew.
And then whenever
On the field there. And outside of the foot of Stockerbrand. Joey, weather really a big factor here tonight. How do you think this will affect the game and the players?
Well, obviously, once it's cold and you get hit, it hurts a lot more than on a normal day. And the wind, it's coming out of the north and it's sprinkling, so that's really going to just bring down the temperature. And it's just going to be very difficult for the Hornets to be able to handle this because we have not had a game like this all year.
Thanks, Joey. 5 minutes gone by in this first half. And score is still scoreless. There's Solis with a nice kick, and it goes in. Luis Solis with a goal. And Brown had the ball. Solis got the steal. Puts it in the net. 1-0 is your score. Hornets lead. And so Colts start off with the ball. Hornets lead 1-0 and gets past the Hornets defense. Gamber will get it back to Oliverson. Down the field there for Myers. No one there to recover for his pass. Lewis will run up and get it. A whiff there from Brown. The ball will roll. Gamber will take control of it. Out of bounds.
17 deflected it.
And there's Stockerbrand in the corner, out of bounds. There's Lewis. He'll throw it in down to Jew.
Tried to kick it out.
And out of bounds. Brown to throw in.
And in for the Colts, number 18, Dustin Diaz.
And that will roll out of bounds past number 17, Stockerbrand. There's Jew down the field. There's Solis, and it will go a little far.
So if you want to
Kick will fly out of bounds. Hornets gain possession. Myers' throw will end up out of bounds off of McMillan. Myers to throw in down to Rubel. And back from Lewis. Will be denied by Diaz. And Kiomani on the defense. He will gain possession of the ball. Past Myers down to Jew. And nice pass will be blocked and out of bounds. We'll bring up Hornets ball. Over the head of Jew. And that will fly out of bounds. Bringing up a goal kick. Myers down the field there to Jew.
Very good JV player.
Jew over the middle down to Solis.
With varsity, he's not
And
tall.
Rubel's pass goes nowhere down to Myers, and he loses it. Left side, Lewis saves it. Jew in the left corner, and a chance there, the pass, and it will be denied out. Jew recovers it, though. And that will bring up a corner kick. Number 11, Caden Myers to kick. And the corner kick goes out. Defensive line moves up.
defensive line is
And there's Schmidt down to Kiomani. Kiomani's first game since February and hasn't played all season. Down the field there, intended for Myers, and goes out of bounds.
In for the Colts. And in for the Hornets, number 15, Antonio Tanguma.
And Malolo, and that will be kicked back from Oliverson out of bounds. That's off of number 32. Jeremiah Whitson. And over the middle there. And the Colts offense moving really quick down the field and left side. Whitson covered by Malolo. Malolo gets the steal. Down the field, intended for Rubel. And Schmidt down the field. Cross field pass. No one there to recover it. The punt will fly out of bounds.
And for the Hornets, number 12, Brandon Wiedemann.
And there's Gamber with a throw in. Rubel gets a steal down to Myers. And they kick down the field right for Schmidt and a chance. And Whitson there to recover. Hornets still lead 1-0. And left side there, that will roll out of bounds. Joey, first 10 minutes almost gone. How do you think the Hornets and the Colts have been doing?
I think it's been a pretty evenly paced match, but the Colts do sometimes have a hole on the left side of the field, and that's how Luis Solis scored his goal. And I have to say, that was a fantastic goal, just chipped right over the goalie.
There is Malillo. He'll take it over the middle.
It's okay.
So Whitson there to stop it. And the kick over the middle. Rubel down to Schmidt. There's Wiedemann. And Schmidt will head it. Wiedemann with the recovery. He'll take it back. There's Rubel. Left side and will be denied. And there's Crosby. He will kick it back. No one there to recover for his pass though. Down the left side and Oliverson easy field. And the punt will be denied there by Bayer. Lewis with the steal on Bayer though.
Good pass.
There's Jew. Down to Rubel. Over the middle to Tanguma.
Take it.
And slide steal there.
It's like a slide.
Right side, Lewis on the defense and past Bayer. That will roll out of bounds, bringing up Hornets ball. Gamber in there to Jew. Left sideline and a close one. There's Diaz. He'll get it down to Bayer. Lewis with the steal. He'll pop it up. There's Bayer with the recovery. And Rubel will head it down to Tanguma. And there's Myers. It will roll out of bounds. There's Rubel back from Gamber. It will be stolen. Jimenez leading the way. And over the middle, the kick will be stopped from Oliverson. The kick down the field over the head of Rubel. And Gamber will kick it back. Free kick set up here for the Hornets. In the kick, it's a nice little pass in there. Goes too far. Oliverson there to get it. The throw down to Jew. And has it left side. Crossfield pass intended for Schmidt. It gets there. Whitson comes up and recovers the ball. And there's Walcher, and that will be an offside. Close call, but Jimenez gets the call though. Molo down to Rubel. There's Myers. And there's Jew. He will recover it.
He missed the kid.
So Tanguma to throw in.
In for the Colts, number 33, Thomas Brown. And in for the Hornets, number 6, Tyler Dunbar.
And the ball will sail out of bounds off of Craig. And past Rubel. Malolo will kick it out. Walter will recover the ball, though. Over the middle. And the Colts attack is way down the field. And Gamber chases down the ball. He will get it and the steal down the field, and pass is intercepted off of Lewis, so that will bring up Colts ball. And the throw in is Brown, and Gamber will get the steal on the pass off of Dunbar, rolling out of bounds. Brown to throw in right side and popped off of Gamber. Brown to throw in for a third time. And popped up. Malolo there. Out of bounds. That will bring up a corner kick. On to kick is number 15, Connor Walcher. And the kick here from Walcher goes down low and out. And another corner kick will come up. And the kick goes in on the corner kick, and that will go an assist there to Walcher. The goal will go to number 14, Tayton Shellman. And past the foot of McDaniel, the score is 1-1. Tie ball game here. The Colts start off their offensive possession. Malolo will snag a steal, though. That will bring up a free kick on the offside. Rubel to kick. And it's down the field past the foot of Wiedemann. And there's Walcher. He'll kick it down the left side and out of bounds. That's off of Whitson. The throw in from Schmidt off the head of Wiedemann, and no one there to recover for his pass. The pop-up kick down the field. Malolo heads it up. And Crosby will get it. There's Crosby down to McDaniel. And Diaz gets it past the foot of Dunbar, but it will go past the Colts.
And for the Hornets, number 11, Luis Solis, and number 12, Jeffrey Jew.
And off the head of Tanguma on the throw in there. There's Malolo. He'll kick it down the field. That will roll out of bounds. So, Joey, with almost 20 minutes gone in this first half, how do you think the Hornets have done so far?
obviously they've had their high points, but they've had a couple of low points, especially on that corner kick. They just didn't block. They just didn't get in front of the guy, and that's what led to their goal.
Thanks, Joey. That's a great point there. Alderson will elect to goal kick there. Past the foot of Malello
Not good.
and over the middle. And it will go off the post. Goal rolls in.
14.
So with 9:08, the Colts take a 2-1 lead. Goal was from number 14, Tayton Shellman. There's Lewis. Lewis down to Solis and gets past him. Dunbar over the head of Wiedemann. Over the middle, right side. And that will go out of bounds off of Lewis. And the throw past Lewis. Gamber there to recover. And fife the ball. Shellman will get it. Throw in will be from Brown. There's Solis. He will get the recovery down the field there, and Oliverson will snag it. The throw down to Jew, and it's a nice one. Jew will take it and needs somewhere to look. To pass to, gets it down to Wiedemann. That will almost roll out of bounds. That's Walcher over the middle. Crossfield pass. Pass Shellman. So Lewis will recover it. And off Shellman, and he's down. And we'll be back here at Hornet Studios after the break. So after the injury timeout, Myers will blast a kick down the field. 3 guys down there will go back, and Solis will kick it back to Crosby. Right side and past Jew. Out of bounds. There's Solis, and down to Jew. He will let that roll out of bounds, bringing up Colts ball. And the pop-up, there's Jew. And off of the Colts defender, that's Siles. And so here's Solis and Tanguma. And so Jew on the defense left side. Colts lead the attack. And Kiyomani will kick it out of bounds. And that's out of bounds off of Tanguma. Rubel to throw in. And right side there's Rubel. He'll take it. There's Diaz down the right side in the hash. Gamber will get the defense. So after that out of bounds, Brown throws it in. And Hefkin will take advantage of it. Left side. There's Diaz. Solis will knock it out of bounds. Brown to throw in. So 2-1 is your score. Schmidt down the right side. Just under 5 minutes remaining in this first half. And there's Siles down the left side. And Schmidt. No, Kiyomani will take control of it, giving it to Schmidt. And here's the Colts offensive attack. And there's Brown. There's Myers. And he'll take it down the field. Hornets hoping to tie the game. And that will be a foul. There's Myers and the kick down the field. Tended there for Alvarado. Schmidt will take it though. Rubel to Kiyomani. Loose ball. And the offense attack is Jimenez. Jimenez will have it left side. There's Alvarado, and the ball rolls out of bounds off of the goal. Crosby into Rubel over the middle. Solis down past Alvarado. The deflection is saved by Solis, and the ball will roll into the hands of Whitson. There's Alvarado. Solis gets. And left side, Crosby will kick it in, intended for Alvarado. And that will fly out of bounds. Crosby to throw in. Hornets take control. 2:15 in this first half. Off the head of Solis. And Alvarado will get it back to Gamber. Hornets looking to run their offensive strategies. Haven't had much luck with that. Past the leg of Hefkin and out of bounds. That will bring up Colts ball.
And for the Colts, number 15, Connor Walcher.
And there's Alvarado.
told to put their
And
headphones on.
There's
Just
right
do it.
side. That's Schmidt. And Schmidt tripped up there. And we'll bring up a free kick here from Rubel after the foul. Rubel on to kick. And right side over the middle to Kiomani. Back to Rubel. Past him, and that will roll out of bounds. There's Kiomani. Kiomani down to Lewis. Lewis will take it, and nice little pass over the middle. There's Hefkin, and a chance on a breakaway. And Hefkin recovers it. He's pushed, and no call. Whitson will get it. There's Gamber. He'll take it over the middle past midfield. Left side. And Solis will recover it. The pass intended for Schmidt. And that will end the first half. Your score is 2-1. Campus Colts lead in this one. We'll be back here, me and Joey, at halftime for the halftime report.
Thanks for watching.
Hi, I'm Caleb Rose, joined here by Joey Spratt, and welcome back here to District Stadium for this second half of junior varsity soccer. What did you see in the first half, Joey?
Well, obviously both teams had their high points and low points, but obviously Valley has had many mistakes, but Campus got the better of them twice and just put it right in the back of the net. And Hornets, they took care of one of the holes and they put that in the back of the net, but Hornets need to get their act together, keep their defense up, and then start pressuring in forward.
Well, those are a lot of great points, and last time we saw Hornets have a lot of opportunities, just didn't take advantage of those. We saw that with the Hornets' first goal, and if the Hornets can continue to take advantage of their opportunities, they can hopefully win this game. And Lewis in, out from Schmidt, and out of bounds. Wiedemann to throw in. And 5 defensive back for the Colts. And Walcher, stolen by Myers, and back from Ciez. Rubel has it down to Wiedemann. Left side, there's Jew. Jew and past Wiedemann, it will roll out of bounds. So on the kick is Walcher. The kick over the middle, and Wiedemann heads it.
Lucas
Right side there.
to the varsity.
Rubel on the steal. Defense from Wiedemann, the kick down the field. Defense and a steal from Malolo. There's Jew, who will be kicked out of bounds. So Brown to throw. And Malolo with another steal, really been a defensive force here for the Hornets. Out of bounds, Lewis to throw in. Over the head of Wiedemann and Jew. So the Colts recover. There's Rubel. He'll pop it up and head down the field. Diaz will recover it. And almost out of bounds. It will be saved though. That will be off of number 23, James Craig. There's Rubel to Myers. He'll pop it up and back. There's Walcher.
Handball.
Rubel down the field and back from Malolo. Gamber will take it down. There's Lewis. The pop up. Looked to be a foul, no call. And down the field there. Right side. And Jew will be kicked out of bounds there. There's Jew. And there's Gamber. He'll kick it back. Intended for Schmidt. Goes nowhere. And Gamber will step on the ball. Recovering it. And past the foot of Rubel. Right side to Ciez. Brown. Down to Jimenez. Malolo with the steal though. Down the field, and Stokes with an easy roller. And the punt will fly, and it will fly out of bounds. Colts to throw in. Diaz will be throwing. So there's the left side, and Malolo will kick it back. There's Rubel, he'll take it down and over the middle, down to Wiedemann, and stopped up.
Yeah.
And that will go out of bounds.
And in for the Hornets, number 4, Jacob Ranzow.
And so the loose ball, Rubel will kick down the right side to Solis and over his foot. Here's Diaz. Diaz will throw it in. Back from Myers. There's Rubel. And Rubel looks to be, he looked to have a push, no call. There's Myers down the right side, and he's triple guarded out of bounds. That will be off of number 19, Bayer. Myers to throw in. There's Crosby. And almost whiffed. Diaz will kick it back.
What's the name say on it?
And Crosby will chase the ball down. Left side, there's Malolo. He'll get it down to Lewis. And pass a little too far. Right side there. And the Colts take possession of it. Walter chasing the ball down, but Malolo will kick it back to Stokes. Hornets will start this process over again. And Rubel was crossed up there.
Stokes, good job.
Stokes will field it and make a throw. And it will roll past Solis. That will be out of bounds. Marie on to throw. And popped up there.
It's probably a little
And the
kid.
kick. And Jew, and that will roll out of bounds. There's Jew, and he will try to get around his defender. It will go out of bounds, though. Hornets ball. Wiedemann on to throw. Down, and it will be denied. Hornets defense takes over down to Wiedemann. Walter there. There's Lewis. Hornets having trouble getting past midfield here. Need to get some momentum started. There's Lewis, or excuse me, Gamber, down to Ranzow. And a pass from Myers goes nowhere. Scores 2-1, Colts lead. And it tripped up, that will be a foul. Foul there on Malolo. Bringing up a free kick. On to free kick is number 23, James Craig. Craig on, and the kick is down and away. Stokes will snag it and elects to punt. The punt down the field, denied from Craig, right side. And Solis chasing it down. Diaz almost gets his Solis with the steal, though. Has it in the corner, and a chance here for the Hornets. Past the leg of Ranzow. Jew is chasing it down in the corner. And Jew needs to take advantage of this. Here's Lewis over the middle. And there's Wiedemann. And it will be blocked by one of the faces of the Campus Colts. The kick will be skyrocketed out of bounds.
And for the Hornets, number 8, Waddy Sanford, and number 5, Kobe Kiyomani.
And the Crosby pass over the leg of Solis, so the Hornets go back to their defensive zone. Down the field, and Myers will recover it.
It's out on them.
That will be out on the Hornets. Marie to throw in. There's Myers. There's Myers. He'll take it over the middle. Nice pass. And there's Whitson.
Well, then your mom dropped that number.
There's Kiyomani. And a loose ball. There's that's Solis. And Myers will take it. And trips up Walter. Walter is down. And Brown will kick it down the field right side. There's Ciez. And there is Gamber. Down the field there for Wiedemann. Walter with the steal. And the kick out of bounds. Into the game for the Hornets, number 6, Tyler Dunbar. So Myers will throw in. There's Myers, and he'll kick it over the middle right side. And there's Solis, corner, and will roll out of bounds. So throw in is Solis. The throw in, there's Rubel, and the kick just over the head. And so the goal kick off the head of the top goalpost. Into the game for the Colts is number 32, Jeremiah Whitson. And Joey's falling down on the job. Thanks, Joey. Sleeping on the job. I didn't even fall down. I ran for like a minute after that. Excuse me, wee bowling. So the head off of Myers. And there's Walter. And past the foot of Ciez, there's Malala with the recovery. Past the foot of Wiedemann left side, and Dunbar chasing the ball down.
Because Rose is trash.
Double covered, gets it down to Wiedemann. Wiedemann couldn't control it. Diaz will take off. And there's Gamber. Back to Solis. The kick down to Myers, and it is a nice one. Down the field, over the head of Crosby. Gamber, and that will go out of bounds. Marie on to throw.
Almost fit.
And the ball will go back to Stokes. He will skyrocket it.
What? Lucas.
And Stokes will field it again. He will elect to punt. Down the field there, Diaz has it. And that will be out of bounds off of the Colts. Mavericks onto, or excuse me, Hornets on the throw. In the game for the Hornets, number 3, Aiden Lewis, and number 12, Jeffrey Jew. There's Myers on the throw, down to Dunbar. And Ciez will take over. Excuse me, Jimenez. Walter down the right side. And Myers with the denial. Intended for Solis. Crosby with the recovery, though. There's Crosby, and he'll take it. Will be stolen. And a diving stop there from Myers. Malolo chasing the ball down. That will roll out of bounds. Joey, halfway in this second half gone. What have you seen in the second half from the Hornets?
I think that I've seen just pretty even play. I mean, no team has really shown out. The Hornets have been on the attacking side a lot more often. Just like, and this is another example right here, but just can't put the ball in the net.
Well, you know, that's a great observation, Joey. And they've seen more strategic, more play running in this second half than they did in the first half. It almost looked like a free-for-all, and I think they've gone back to their playbook and tried to get more of that base play calling kind of thing.
Jeffrey to throw it in. Intended for Myers. It's kicked out of bounds by the Colts defense. Throw to Gamber. Back up to Rubel, who takes a wild shot at it and is tipped out by the goalkeeper. It will be a corner kick for the Hornets, and the kick will be taken by Luis Solis. Kick from Luis goes high, intended for Kiomani, who heads it but goes the opposite direction and is kicked out by the Colts defense once again. Colts retain the ball, but Rubel runs up and blocks the ball. Dunbar with the run up the field and is kicked out again by the Colts defense. Myers to take the throw, or it will be switched to Colts ball. Long kick by Caden Myers, and it goes out of bounds. It will be a goal kick for the Colts. Four people going up for the ball there. Hornets come out with the ball. Kiomani has the ball currently. Sends it up to Jew, who misses the ball, but gets it before it goes out of bounds and is kicked out by the Colts defense. Corner kick for the Hornets, taken by Jeffrey Jew. Jew to take the kick into the middle. Intended for Myers. Long kick by Crosby, and it is headed out by the defense. Myers to pick up the ball, and it is touched out of bounds, and it will be Colts ball. Thrown from the Colts, Crosby intercepts it. Kiomani picks up the ball, is running down the field with it. And a foul on the Colts. Hornets ball will be taken by Caden Myers.
And Myers on the kick, deflected from the Colts defense. Will be sent down the field and out of bounds.
Throw in by Crosby. Up to Solis, who pulls a quick skill move around his defender. Over to Rubel. Up to Jew. Kicks it back to Lewis. And back up to Jew. Now into the 18-yard box, and it is headed out by the Colts. Rubel passes up to Jeffrey once again and taken over by the Colts. Rubel again and is deflected. Foul on Braden Rubel. It will be Colts ball. Long kick from the Colts. Tristan Malone to intercept it. Giamatti with the ball. Long kick up the field intended for Solis. And Myers picks up the ball. Sends Luis up the sideline. And Solis touches it, but it will roll out of bounds and will be a Colts goal kick. Myers intercepts the kick and long kick out of bounds.
Well, you know, the Hornets have really been trying to take desperate shots here into the game for the Hornets. Number 2, Ledger McDaniel, and number 9, Ian Hefkin. But as I was saying, they have tried to take more desperate shots, and they need to work the ball. Only 8:30 remaining in this contest, in this contest, and they need to move the ball down the field instead of try to take long shots.
I agree with that, and that is one of the flaws that the Hornets have, is that whenever they're desperate for a goal, they just start taking shots from far out. And now Dunbar with the ball over to Giamatti, who gets the ball stolen away from him, but Dunbar blocks it and is cleared out by the defense. Crosby with the reach and miss, picked up by the Colts. Thrown for the Hornets. Malolo kicks the ball out of bounds. It will be Colts throw-in. Thrown from the Colts. Giamatti running up the field with the ball sends Hefkin up the field, but it will roll out of bounds.
Into
And for the
game
Colts.
the Colts, number 18, Dustin Diaz.
Thrown from the Colts will be cleared out by Lewis. Up to Ledger. McDaniel to Myers. Will carry up the field. Sends it up to Hefkin, who gets the ball, but it is cleared out, and Myers kicks it out of bounds for a Colt goal kick.
Well, you know, the Hornets have got a lot of left side corner opportunities. Haven't been able to clear it out of there and get it over the middle. And I think they could have the lead right now had they been able to do that.
Ball all the way back in the Hornets defense, kicked up by Crosby and kicked out by the Colts defense. Quick little flick pass to number 32 back there, and a long kick up the field where Stokes will pick up the ball. Eli Gamber to kick up the ball up to Dunbar. Dunbar retains the ball, passes it up to Myers, who sends a long pass to Albritton, who gets it on the right side. Legend McDaniel, excuse me. Dunbar to retain the ball and kicks it right into the defense. McDaniel to get it again, sends it to Dunbar, who kicks it right into the middle, but nobody's there. Kiomani blocks it, but it is still kicked out. Gamber to take a long shot, which Caden picks up and cleared out by the Colts defense. Corner kick for the Hornet, or throw in for the Hornets, taken by Caden Myers. Cade Myers with the kick into the box, but it is cleared out and headed out, and it'll be another Hornets throw in. Another handball, and that is a handball and it is a free kick for the Hornets. Free kick will be taken by Caden Myers.
So Rubel on the kick there. He
Rubel with the
passes,
short.
and there is Malolo. It'll go past him. Crosby will take it along the left side. And the ball rolls way past the Hornets defense. There's Stokes. So there's Malolo. He'll try to kick it down the field. There's Crosby. Gets it down to Rubel. He'll take it along the right side. Dunbar down the field.
Like right now.
And way past Dunbar. It will roll out of bounds. So goal kick on. That will be from Whitson.
And in for the Colts, number 17, Jordan Stockerbrand.
And there's Myers. Will be kicked back there. Rubel with the recovery intended for Kiomani goes nowhere. There's Lewis down to Gamber. And Kiomani tries to get it. Left side. And there's Stockerbrand. There's Crosby down to Myers. Dunbar with the kick down the field. And
That one really
goes
sounded like Stockerbrand.
out. And the kick down the field. And there's Malolo. He will get it.
A lot more money on soccer stuff, though.
There is Gamber. Lewis. It will go out. Hornets on the kick or throw in. Lewis and headed out. Hornets to throw in again. Popped up off of Hefkin.
1 minute left in this
There's
contest.
There is Myers on the kick, right side and out. 1:10 remaining in this contest. Your score is 2-1. Hornets still looking to tie the game up, down by 1 here late. Let's hope they can do that. Free kick on to kick is McMillan. There's Hefkin. And that will go out of bounds.
Dead north, they're supposed to fly
And
south.
there is Hefkin. There's Myers, and it goes past him. Right side. And Malolo chasing down the ball. He will get it. Take it down the left side. And the ball will be... That will stay in bounds. Your final score is 2-1. Great job to both teams. I'm Caleb Rose, joined here by Joey Spratt. And make sure to tune in at 6:30 for this varsity game. Thanks for watching. Hi, folks, and welcome here to Hornet Studios. I'm Caleb Rose, joined here by Joey Spratt, and we're at the varsity soccer game. JV unfortunately lost 2-1 here at Valley Center District Stadium. The Hornets facing off against the Campus Colts. How do you think they're going to do, Joey?
Well, I think that they have to really step up their defense. From last game, they're coming off of a tough loss against a very good team, and they're about to face another very good team. So they just need to step up the defense and get their fast players up forward and pass the defense so they can score the goals.
Well, yeah, that sounds like a very good strategy. Didn't do much of that last game. Like to play it conservative, and obviously against such a great offensive team that May South was, that's a smart strategy, kind of playing it safe. Hopefully the Hornets can play it a little bit more aggressive this time and hopefully get up front and score some goals. We'll be back here at Hornet Studios for kickoff. And the starting lineup for tonight's Hornets: number 1, Max Fields; number 4, Cade Martin; number 2, Elijah Wilhite; number 6, Michael Love; number 7, Christian Seligman; number 8, Ben Lutz; number 9, Paulino Sanchez; number 14, Clayton Erstein; number 15, Antonio Tanguma; number 18, Austin Wolf. That's your starting lineup for the Hornets. And Joey, what is the Colts starting lineup?
So the Colts starting lineup is number 0, Ryan Walter; number 2, Dane Crum; number 3, Cole Thompson; number 5, Jordi Diaz de Leon; number 6, Enrique Holloway; number 7, Alec Quinos; number 8, Miguel De Luna; number 10, Jose Bernal Jr., number 11, Roman Mendez; number 12, Hassan Al-Amoud; and number 19, Andrew Phelps.
Well, thanks, Joey. Hornets starting off pretty equal with the Colts, already moving the ball back and forth. Love has it on the left side. Will be stopped. There's Max, back to Tanguma. And a loose ball, there's Wolf. And we didn't see him much last game, but if the Hornets can really get Wolf forward, use his speed, I think that can really be taken advantage of. Right side, that's Lutz, and it will roll out of bounds, bringing up Colts ball. To throw in is De Leon. And left side there, that is Almoud. Right side and over. The Colts taking it around, denied by the defender Seligman. That's Love. There's Wilhite.
You shouldn't have touched it.
And behind Erstein from Wilhite. And the throw over the head of Seligman. Right side there. And that's Almoud. And Swift had a great defense there, kicked away from number 9, Paulino Sanchez. And right side there, Sanchez. And Lutz will take it. He's taken off, and that will be kicked into the stands by number 5, De Leon. So Hornets on to throw in. There's Tanguma. And left side there. Colts will take. left side there. And that will be taken over the middle. There's Love, and he'll take it around. The pass for Erstein around his defender. Left side and corner, that will roll out, bringing up a goal kick. Ryan Walter on to kick. Walter on to kick. There's the kick, and it will sail down the field around midfield. And past Seligman, he will recover it though, out of bounds, bringing up Colts ball. And that's De Luna. He'll take it over the middle. De Luna left side, guarded by Lutz there. And past Tanguma, Max will recover it though. Lutz down and around he will save it though. And Wolf with the recovery, he'll take it down, and using his speed, Will Height next to him around his defender. Kicks it a little too far and out of bounds. Will bring up a corner kick. Goal kick from Walter. And the boot down the field, it's a far one past midfield, rolls all the way to Swift. So Max will take it onto Seligman. Down and denied. Right side, and there's Elmood. Over the middle, and a nice kick. It goes out right side. That will bring up a corner kick. Saves by the Hornets defense.
Corner kick in by the Colts. Touched in with the header, but it is set the wrong way, and it will be a Hornets goal kick.
And there's Love. He'll pop it up off of Swift's goal kick. Lutz will take it around and back to Swift. And the boot down the field again. Will go past the Colts defender. Crossfield kick, Erstein there. And it will be popped up. Martin with the recovery. And there's Love on his no-look pass. Martin down and denied. Right side there. And that's Holloway. Erstein with the steal. Trying to get around his defender. Doesn't work. And out of bounds. We'll bring up Colts ball. Seligman will kick it back. Tanguma back from Seligman. Love will pop it up there. And Martin on the defense. That will roll all the way back to Walter. So right side, there's Kondo. The boot down the field and offsides there on Almood. Seligman will kick across field. There's Lutz. Down to Sanchez and a nice little pass. Right to Wolf. Gets past him though. And that will roll out of bounds. So Sanchez throws it in there to Wolf. Wolf will kick it over to Max. Hornets setting up their offense. And down the field, there's Erstein. There's a Seligman over the middle to Tanguma. There's Max. The boot down the field. And intended for Will Height, headed out of bounds off of number 5, De Leon.
Thrown by the Hornets, number 9, Paulino Sanchez, up to Wolf. Sent to the middle to Cade Martin. Intercepted by the Colts offense.
And there off the left side is Holloway. He'll take off. And down 3 Hornet defenders there to recover for the ball. Wolf down to Tanguma. Martin back to Seligman.
Yeah, I found
And will
Dory.
be denied. And that ball will go all the way back to Walter. He will send it down the field, lands about midfield. And headed right side. Looks like an offsides, no call though.
No, it wasn't.
There's Almood. And in the corner, it will roll out. Bringing up a goal kick. Swift on to kick. And the boot down the field there. That is Bernal Jr. over the right side, led by Hinojos. And past the foot of Holloway. So goal kick on here. Swift to kick. He'll give a short little pass there to Sanchez. Down to Wolf. And past Tanguma, rolls back to Swift again. The throw from Swift down to Seligman. And right side, Wolf knocks it out of bounds.
What hour?
And Love on the defensive will roll out of bounds, bringing up Hornets ball.
I'll drop out.
So Wolf on the throw. And Martin pushed down. That will bring up a foul. So Martin on to free kick.
All 4 years.
And the boot down the field popped up, and Colts take control of it down the right side, and that's Bernal Jr. He'll take it and kick it over the middle around Tanguma. So left side, that's Mendez. And the shot, Swift will jump up and make the snag. Seligman, he'll take it around and over the middle. The boot and intended for Lutz, a little short there. Love will recover it though. The pass for Lutz, he will get it. Standing in the corner, 2 defenders on him. Having trouble finding something to do. He will kick it back to Wolf. And a Wolf with the boot out right side, and that will result in a goal kick. Walter with the kick down the field there. That's Tanguma with the recovery. It will be denied. And there's Erstein to Tanguma. Love intended for Wolf. He will get it. There's Erstein. Back to Martin. Erstein left side, and the pass is intercepted. That's by Crum. And Love will kick it into the defense. The boot down the field sails out of bounds. Bringing up Hornets ball. Sanchez to throw in. Sanchez with the throw in. Right into the head of the defense for the Colts. There is Almoud taking control of it. Lutz on the defense. He will knock it out of bounds. Breaking the momentum of the Colts. So Mendez the throw in. Mendez can't find anywhere to go with it. Takes the short one. That's DeLuna. And there's De Leon out of bounds. And the throw in from Sanchez is the max. He'll kick it around down to Seligman. Seligman will take it over the middle. And it's stopped. Over the middle. And the pass is over. There's Bernal. He'll kick it over the middle.
I know it's 3 in the defense.
Left side there. That's Jimenez. And the wind carries the ball. And it tripped up. That's number 7, Hinijos. So Seligman will take control of it. There's Martin. He'll get the boot down the field. Wilhite right there. Ball gets past him. That will be knocked out of bounds. So Wilhite on to throw. The throw in, there's Tanguma. And that will be a foul. So Enrique Holloway to throw. Joey, first 15 minutes gone in this first half of this varsity game. How do you think the Hornets have been doing?
Well, I think that it's been a pretty evenly matched game. No side has really shown out, but there have been a lot of offensive attacks on the Hornets, and we need to just be able to keep them off sides, and as you can see right here, it will really help just prevent a lot of goals. Max Fields to take the free kick. Up to Martin. Long kick up to Wolf. Does not get past the defense. Michael Love to pick it up, and a skyrocket shot over the goal. It will be goal kick for the Colts. And in for the Colts, number 13, Ala Almoud, and number 1, Peyton Kondo. And in for the Hornets, number 17, PJ Maderwa. Colts on the attack, recovered by Clayton. Martin to pick up the ball. Passed up between both the defender and Martin, but Martin comes out with the ball. Goalkeeper to come out, slides and captures the ball. Long throw out wide for the Colts. Kicked up to number 7, Alec Hinijos, and it'll be a Hornets throw. Ben loose to take the throw. Bad throw, slips out of his hand. And Michael Love there to pressure the defend the ball, but it will end up being a Colts free kick. Antonio Tanguma to pick up the ball. Michael Love up to Martin. Long pass up to intended for Lutz, but blocked by the Colts defense. Wolf picks it up. Pass to Tanguma, up to Wolf again, and just too far, and the goalkeeper picks up the ball. Long kick up to the Colts offense. Quick little skill move and gets around the first line of defense. Seligman to block the ball, but is still picked up by number 13, Allah Ahmoud. Number 1, Peyton Kondo with the ball, currently blocked by Erstein. Erstein picks up the ball, and it is deflected out of bounds. It will be a Hornets throw-in. Throw up to Michael Love, who fakes the ball intended for PJ Muderwa, but misses, and it is intercepted by the Colts defense. Number 11, Roman Mendez gets caught up by the turf monster. Austin Wolf to take the throw. Long throw intended for Tanguma, heads the ball, intended for Love, but is not there. Martin recovers. Out wide to Austin Wolf. Dribbles around his defender, using his speed. Dribbles right up the middle, over to Muderwa, who misses the ball, and it will be a Colts goal kick. Tanguma to block the ball, intended for Love, who lets the defender kick it right to him. Martin with the kick goes right back to the defense, and Lutz to block the ball up all the way back to the defense. Taken out wide by number 5, Jordi Diaz de Leon. Up the middle to the Colts defense. Offsides on number 13, Allah Ahmoud. It is not called yet.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, it is called.
That's what it was called.
Max Fields to take the free kick, intended for Clayton Erstein, will reach its target. Back to Cade Martin. Intended for Wolf, but not able to reach it in time. Cade Martin with the ball, running out wide with a attempted shot, but is blocked by Hinojos and picked up by Hinojos again. Long kick intended for number 12, Ahmoud, and goes all the way back to Swift. Out to Seligman. Back to Swift. Intercepted by Hinojos and intercepted by Fields. Intended target Clayton Erstein. Defender misses the ball, and Clayton picks it up, dribbling down the middle, passes it to Michael Love, who it just tips off of. Martin recovers, passes it back to Seligman, running up the field, passes it up to Muderwa, where is intercepted. Excuse me. And pass intended for number 12, Al Ahmoud, but it misses the ball and it rolls out of bounds. It will be a Hornet throw-in. Taking my number 7, Christian Seligman. Cade Martin to pick up the ball. Out to Erstein. Running up the field, and it is taken over by the Colts. Bad kick back to the goalie, but it's cleared out. Wolf picks up the ball into the middle for Cade Martin. To Tanguma, and blocked by the defense. Attempted fake from Al Ahmoud for one of the wingers, but nobody is there to receive the ball. Throw from Seligman back to Max Fields, which is a short pass, which Hassan Al Ahmoud picks up. And it double teamed off the ball for Sanchez, and it will be a foul out of the box for the Hornets. Long kick from Max Fields over to Erstein, back to Seligman. Looking for another pass. All the way back to Swift. Back to Seligman. Up the line to Erstein. Attempted pass for Cade Martin and is intercepted by Al Ahmoud. Colts ball. Kick back to the goalkeeper, Ryan Walter. And back up to Cole number 2, Dane Crum. And he lets it roll out of bounds, and it will be a Hornets throw and taken by Erstein up to Muderwa. And it is a foul, tripped over the ball. Colts free kick taken by number 2, Dane Crum. Headed out by Max Fields.
Dude, you're not getting announced. That's just how we're going to play that.
Lutz to deflect the ball. Michael Love picks it up. Over to Wolf. Up the line to Lutz. Back to Wolf. Wolf to Love. Love to Wolf. Wolf gets the ball stolen from the Colts. Quick skill move around Love, and they are up the field. Quick send up the field. But number 11, Roman Mendez. Quick little push off the ball. And it is a bad pass into the middle. Sanchez will clear the ball out. And it will be intercepted by number 5, who it deflects off of number 1, Peyton Kondo, and it will be a Hornets throw.
And one thing I've noticed this whole game, Cade Martin, the freshman, really improved as he has the ball right now. Starting off as a freshman out on varsity and really improved in his aggression, his speed, and ball handling ability. Able to move the field quickly and just get the ball wherever he needs to go. The shot there from Love, it will be caught by Walter.
I can see number 8.
Max Fields intercepts the long cross, but then number 12, Al Ahmoud, picks up the ball once again. Erstein out wide with the ball. Up line to Muderwa, who megs number 2, Crum, and it is now Colts ball. Tanguma playing rough there, and it is a foul on Tanguma. Colts free kick will be taken by number 2, Crum. Long kick out wide, intercepted by Lutz, and Wolf will now have the ball. Running up the field, getting pushed in the back, no call. Pulls it back. Lutz ball pass attempted for Lutz, but misses the ball and is intercepted. Wolf with the ball. Attempted log kick up. Love receives it. Tanguma picks up the ball. Sends Lutz, but it will roll out of bounds. Colts throw in.
Into the game for the Colts, number 8, Mikey DeLuna.
Really has not.
Colts with the ball, sends up line, up to attempted for number 12 Al Amoud, but picked up by Colby Swift. Passes out to Fields. Back to Swift. Long kick up the field intended for Lutz. Too far, and number 5 De Leon picks it up, and it is now Colts on the offense. Long pass out to number 2 Crum on the right side. And kick up the field, intercepted by Seligman. Cade Martin to Austin Wolf. Wolf using his speed to get up the field past the defenders. Intended for Love, picks it up. Be a pass into the middle. Maderawa, the pass was intended for Maderawa, but it is cleared out. Fields to pick up the ball once again, out to Seligman. Seligman up, intended for Maderawa, but it is picked up by number 13 Alamoud. 3 defenders on him, finally stops the ball. Seligman kicks the ball up the field again, intended for Maderawa, but is prevented from the Colts defense. Seligman with the ball, with the prevention. Swift with the ball. Swift out wide to Sanchez. Up to Lutz. Lutz deflected, and it will be a Hornets throw-in. And for the Hornets, number 16, Bryden Schmidt. So Caleb, with 30 minutes down in this half, what do you think about the game so far?
Well, it's really been a great offensive game for the Hornets. Just haven't got very many opportunities. They've been in their offensive zone a lot and haven't given up much room to work with for the Colts, but they still haven't got very many opportunities. And if they can get those opportunities and hopefully take their chances with them, then they can hopefully take the lead. So here's Martin, and right side, that's Alamoun. The kick, and Swift fields it. He will be down the right side for Lutz. And so here's Tanguma. And there's Erstein down the field there. And Love misses the play. There's Thompson. Wolf with the steal. So Hornets to throw in. There's Tanguma. He'll head it down to Wolf. And the kick down the field. Seligman on the defense. There's Alamoun. Seligman catches up to it. Through the legs of Sanchez. Score remains scoreless. 8 minutes remaining in this first half. And so left side, here's the Colts offense having trouble. Guarded by Wolf, and that will roll out of bounds. Hornets ball here. So here's Wolf, right side, and his decision is to blast it down the field for Erstein. Whizzes past Erstein, and Martin recovers it at the 40, down to Schmidt. And left side, Colts offense leads it. Over the middle there, that's Diaz. Past Seligman, and Swift will stop it. He will elect to punt. He will roll it over to Seligman. Down to Love, pass over to Erstein. Back to Love. Love recovers it. Crossfield kick. And there's Sanchez. He'll take it down over to Wolf. Sanchez down over the middle. There's Schmidt back to Wolf. And through two defenders, Schmidt will get the pass. Love over the middle. Left hash here. The kick is blocked. Sent back. And over Martin. Right side, there's Alamoud. So Kondo down to Alamoud.
Offside.
And a kick down the field. Swift recovers it. So 34 minutes gone in this first half.
Watching the game. You're
Left
playing
side.
phone.
There's Erstein. And through the legs of his defender, that's Crum, but it will roll out of bounds. Crum throws it in, and Seligman will head it. There's Love. Love will take it down the left sideline. Two defenders on him, and doesn't get there in time. The corner from Crum. And Alamoud has it. Max will get the recovery. Left side, Erstein. Right side to Sanchez. Sanchez has it. Over to Lutz. And over the middle. Popped up and away. Lutz will get it. Popped up to... That's Tanguma. And the ball will blast through the air. Max will recover it. Back to Swift. Hornets will start the process over again. Out of bounds there. Will be Colts ball. Into the game. Into the game for the Colts. Number 7, Alec Hinos.
I said it.
So Swift will boot it back. And over the middle, that is Holloway. Ball will fly back. There's Schmidt down to Love. Hornets need to use this momentum. Hopefully get the ball in the goal. There's Lutz. And out of bounds. So the throw in there from Lutz, it is kicked out. Lutz will blast it in for Erstein. And Walter doesn't get it. It will roll out. Right side, there's Hinos. Alamoud has it. And right side, there's Hinos. And Seligman falls over. He will pop the ball out, though. Out of bounds. Colts ball. Crum into throw. Just under 3 minutes remaining. And there's Love. 0-0 still your score. Erstein will take it down. Love has it. And Tanguma is hit hard. Falls down. Martin trying to get the ball. Left side, right side, there's Crum. Past the foot of Erstein and out of bounds, no call though. There's Alamoud. Taking it down the right and loose ball. Seligman will get it back to Erstein. Max right side to Sanchez.
2 minutes left.
There's Wolf. There's Max. Sanchez through two defenders. There's Schmidt to Lutz. And Sanchez taking it past midfield down to Wolf. And a nice steal there from Holloway. Left side, the Colts will take it. And Hornets defense already bunched up, ready to go. Holloway has it. Just close my mouth. So left side there, that will be out of bounds. So 1:20 remaining in this first half. Sanchez to throw in. There is Schmidt. There's Tanguma. He'll take it over the middle in the boot. It's high and that.
You say there.
And Swift to kick. Schmidt heads it. So the free kick. Max on to kick. Time ticking down, 5 seconds. The boot right for Wolf. And popped up. That will end your first half. The score is still 0-0. I'm Caleb Rose, joined here by Joey Spratt, and we'll be back here for the halftime report. Hi, folks, and welcome back here to Hornet Studios. I'm Caleb Rose, joined here by Joey Spratt. We're at the varsity soccer game here in Valley Center District Stadium. Joey, what did you think of the first half offensively for the Hornets?
I think that it was very evenly matched offensively and defensively, but I think that the Colts had a lot more offensive chances than the Hornets. So what our defense needs to do is kind of step up, get back, because our problems are defensive players going up too far up the field and not being able to get back.
Well, we've seen that all season from all the Hornets' defensive players, and seem to get a little too into the game, a little bit too aggressive, and that can often lead to bad things, and not allowing enough time for the defensive guys to get back and get set up. But offensively, the Hornets seem to, when they had the ball, they seemed to control it pretty well. Didn't have too many turnovers, and I think overall they did really good holding this game scoreless. They just need to take advantage of their opportunities in the second half.
Or you can do 10, 15.
Left side.
Hey.
There's Sanchez, who'll kick it out of bounds.
Second time.
And there is DeLuna.
About football.
And Mendez. Down the field, there's Love. And there's... You'd be the captain, obviously. And there's Seligman, left side. Down to Erstein. Martin, the midfielder, moving up.
And there he goes.
Kick.
Martin back.
Pass.
And he'll get it down to Seligman.
Kick.
Nice juke from Seligman. Down the field and right to defender from the Colts. That's Kondo. Excuse me, Crum. Down the field.
Kick.
And Max will take a hold of it. Kick it back to Mendez, and the shot, Swift will field it. And there's Sanchez. Sanchez intended for Wolf. And perfect pass there. Rolls a little too far. And the shot on the other side, Seligman will pop it up. Wolf taking off, using his speed. Will Height in front of him. Back to Tanguma, and a defender behind him. He'll knock it down to Will Height. And the ball will go off of Hinajos. There's
Nothing.
Sanchez. Wolf with a kick right down to Love.
Oh,
Left of Love. And Walter is there to stop the ball.
Don't we ever try?
And left side there.
I don't know.
Defense. That is Sanchez in the corner. Sanchez will slide and knock it out. And there's Mendez in the corner.
I hear your brush.
Over the middle. Max
not
down
bad.
the right side. And And Wolf with a nice kick down the field. And he overestimated that one there, way in front of Love. So Walter will elect to throw right side. And Erstein on the defense there. Tries to knock it out. Holloway with the kick over the head of Seligman and out of bounds. On to throw that to Erstein. And Martin, it will be kicked out of bounds. The throw down, and that's to Seligman. The boot from Max to Wilhite. Wilhite will save it barely before it goes out of bounds. Ultimately stolen by De Leon. Steal from Wilhite. Wolf,
Go Wolf, go Wolf, go
right
Wolf.
side, and a chance there. No one there to recover for his pass. Lutz will get the clear out pass though. There's Love and the shot. That will land right in the arms of Walter. And Walter elects to punt. Jew with the throw into Martin. So Max on to kick from about midfield. And inside there's Jew. And the kick down the field from Kondo. Past Tanguma. Colts recover it. De Luna with his pass left side to Hinojos. Left side guarded by Sanchez, and that will be knocked out of bounds, bringing up a corner kick. Mendez on to corner kick. Excuse me, that will be from Bernal. And the head off the corner kick. Swift makes the save. Hornets will start this process over again. Swift made some great saves, but not had to do much here. Neither team has really got it down inside the goalie box much, and when they haven't taken very many shots. The pop up. Sanchez has it. Racing to save it, and it will ultimately go out of bounds. Mendez to throw in. He has it, and it will be denied from Lutz. There's Mood that will sail out of bounds, bringing up a goal kick. Excuse me, a corner kick from number 10, Burnell.
Borrow your cell phone?
And the curve, a nice pass. There's Burnell.
Down right there.
That will sail out of bounds. Corner kick there.
The screen's already.
And Burnell with the kick inside. Almost finished all the way through there from Alamoon. That will bring up another corner kick. Burnell. Excuse me, it will be a goal kick. That will be a boot down the field right to Jew and goes a little past him. Colts take a hold of that. Martin on the steal. Seligman down to Love. Taking it past midfield. Tanguma will take a hold of it. Left side, and that's Tanguma. And defense from Sanchez. There's Max. He'll take it over the middle. The boot down the field, left side, and it will roll out of bounds before Jew has time to get there. The throw over the head of the Hornet offenders. There's Max, and he'll take off way down the field. And Jew will take it. Stolen by Hinhos. Around the left side, and a nice pass. Will be an offsides call. That's on number 11, Mendez.
Max Fields to take the free kick from the 36-yard line. Long kick intended for Jew, gets there, but then is deflected out by the defense. Seligman to let the ball roll out for a Hornets throw-in.
Into the game for the Hornets, number 14, Clayton Erstein.
Thrown from Seligman, intended for Erstein, deflected away, but Tanguma picks it back up. Back to Seligman, over to Fields. Long kick up the field, intended for Wilhite, but it gets deflected out by number 5, De Leon. Out wide, over to number 10, Bernal Jr. Long run by Jr. Bernal. And it is intercepted by Max. And kicked over and kicked up to Erstein. Pass intended for Tanguma is intercepted by the Colts defense. It will be a long kick up intended for number 11, Mendez, but it will roll out of bounds for a Hornets throw-in. Lutz to take the throw-in, over to Wolf, back up to Lutz. Tanguma to try to intercept, but it gets deflected, and Lutz picks up the ball. Over to Martin, up to Love, and back to Martin with a quick tip around the defender. Erstein tips the ball to Martin, and he loses the ball. Erstein recovers the ball, passes it back to Seligman, out wide to Sanchez. Wolf almost recovers. Lutz recovers. Number 11 tries to pass the ball, and it is intercepted by number 9, Paulino Sanchez. Sent up wide to Wilhite, and it gets past. Could be a chance here for the Hornets, and it is cleared out by number 5, De Leon. Throw-in for the Hornets will be taken by number 1, Max Fields. Long throw coming in from Max. Headed out from the Colts defense. Picked up by Austin Wolf, who passes it over to Martin, who will pass it out to Erstein. Passes it back to Martin. Up to Tanguma. Back to Martin. Into Fields, who will take a long... Lutz to let the ball run out for a Hornets throw-in. Up to Wolf. Run up the field. It is a foul on number 7, Hinojos. And it will be a free kick for the Hornets.
And as we've seen time and time again, as we said at halftime, Hornets defenders and midfielders still getting too aggressive, running up the field way too far, We saw Max do it twice, getting up to about the 20, and then Martin get all the way to the end zone. And the Hornets need to stay conservative here if they want to win this.
Attempted header there from Martin, but the goalie recovers it.
The speed on all.
That's a number 2, Crum. Up to number 8, DeLuna. Back to number 6, Holloway.
Austin Wolf can walk any of them to the ground.
All the way up to number 7, Hinojos, but it will be called offsides.
The only way.
Sent up to Wolf right in the middle of the field. Up to Love, who sends it out wide to Lutz.
See, what we need to be doing is that. A lot more passing.
Sends it back to Sanchez. Out wide to Lutz. Up to Love, who sends it into the middle for Martin with a long kick and just barely goes over the goal. It will be a Colts goal kick.
Into the game for the Colts, number 1, Peyton Kondo, and number 13, Ala Alamud.
Intercepted by number 18, Austin Wolf, and Will Height to receive, sent to Tanguma, who is running up the field, playing a little aggressive, and it'll be a Hornets throw-in. Max Fields with the long throw all the way into the box, and it will be tipped by Martin, but goes out of bounds. It will be a Colts goal kick. Long kick all the way to Seligman. Swift with the ball. Back over to Sanchez. Up to Wolf. Over to Lutz, who sends it back up to Wolf, using his speed to get the ball, go past the defenders. Sends it long to Erstein, intended for Erstein, does not get there. Lutz to recover the ball, passes it back all the way to Seligman, over to Sanchez. Bad touch by Sanchez, gets intercepted by number 7, Hinojos, and is almost intercepted by number 9, but is pushed off the ball, no call. Quick skill moves by number 7 to try to get around Sanchez, and Sanchez will slide the ball, clean tackle, and it will be a Colts corner. Taking the corner for the Colts is number 12, Hassan Al-Amoud. Kicked in and headed out by accident by the Colts. Number 6, Holloway to pick it back up. Sends it back into the middle. Nobody is there, and it will roll out of bounds for a Hornets goal kick. Colby Swift to take the goal kick for the Hornets. Out wide to Fields. Up to Lutz, or Erstein, excuse me. Back to Seligman. Back to Fields. All the way up the field, intended for Wilhite, but it is blocked by number 5, De Leon, and it rolls out of bounds for a Hornet throw-in. Wilhite to take the throw. Wolf receives the ball, shouldered off of it, and now It is a Colts run up the field. Sanchez to intercept the ball, passes it all the way back to Swift. Over to Seligman, who runs it up the field, but passes all the way back to Swift. Looking for a pass, he sends it all the way up to Wilhite, who gets there this time, and Wolf receives the ball. Waiting for Wolf to come up the field. Love passes the ball to Tanguma, back to Love, sends it out wide to Wilhite, and Love to get the ball again, and it goes in the goal. Michael Love, number 6 for the Valley Center Hornets, scores. Yeah. What a great place, what a great goal by Michael Love. Just the placement on it was just perfect, right out of the reach of the goalkeeper. A great setup by passing for that goal by the Hornets. It will be a Colts throw-in. Take my number 5, De Leon. Headed up by number 11, Mendez, and Wolf will receive the ball. Number 12, Alamud asking for a foul. No foul given. And intercepted by number 5, De Leon. Up to number 12, Hassan Alamud. Sanchez clears the ball out of the back, and it will be a Colts throw-in. Throw taken by number 11, Mendez. Looking for a pass. Throws it up to number 12, Al-Amud. And a shot by Al-Amud will go top right corner, but it will go over the goal. Goal kick for the Hornets. Colby Swift to take the kick. Ball rolls out of bounds, and it will be a Hornets throw-in, taken by Seligman. Throw all the way up, intended for Lutz, gets kicked out by number 2, Crum. And it will be intercepted by the Colts once again. Number 6, Holloway running up the field, and it is intercepted by Tanguma, and there will be a foul on the play. Free kick taken by Max Fields. Out to Sanchez. Takes it up the field. And lays it off to Wolf, who gets it stolen by number 7, Hinojos, picked up by Swift. Roll out to Fields, who runs it up the field, gets around the first defender, and long kick, looking like a long kick here. Long kick intercepted by number 11, Mendez. Run up the field, number 7, Hinojos receives it. Wolf with the ball. Gets tripped up after the ball appears to be out, but it didn't go out. Wolf to recover the ball. Number 12, Alamud running up, and Swift picks up the ball. Roll out to Max Fields. And then out to Seligman. Up the field to Erstein, headed back. Love on the run, but cleared out by number 3, Cole Thompson.
Well, you know, the Hornets passing game has been on point, leading to that first goal of the game. And if they can continue that and hopefully continue evading the defense of the Colts, this can be a really good night for the Hornets.
Michael Love with the ball. Max Fields to passes it back to Max Fields. Long shot taken, but it goes just wide of the goal. Will be a Colts goal kick.
Into the game for the Hornets, number 12, Jeffrey Jew, and number 16, Bryden Schmidt.
Looks to be a long kick here from the Colts defense. Long kick up to number 6, but it is intercepted by Martin and passed out to number 5, De Leon, by accident, and it'll be a campus throw-in. Throws into 11, but is intercepted by Lutz, and it'll be a campus throw taken by number 11, Mendez, once again. Passes it to number 6, Holloway. Tanguma on the foul, number 6. Holloway receiving the foul. It will be a free kick for the Colts, taken by number 5, De Leon. De Leon with the kick. Sent in for number 11. And it is picked up by Swift. Long throw out to Lutz. Sends it into the middle for Wolf, who sends it up to Schmidt. Outside to Martin. Up to Jew. And sends it up long for Martin, which will be intercepted by number 3, Thompson. And it'll be kicked out by Thompson, and it'll be a Hornets throw-in. Jeffrey G to take the throw. Martin with the run up the field. Passes out wide to Jew, who sends a cross in. Nobody is there. Wolf to pick up the ball. Quick little flop there from number 7. Wolf with the wild shot goes out wide of the goal. It will be a campus goal kick. So Caleb, how do you think of the game so far with only 15 minutes remaining? How has it been going for the Hornets?
Well, the Hornets have really started off strong this half, later in this half, and they started playing aggressive, and that's really been benefiting them, leading to that one goal, and they've been communicating well, which has led to their good passing. So here comes the Colts. That's Moon, excuse me. And Wolf will take it. There's Love down the field.
There you go. One.
And Schmidt will take it to Tanguma. Tanguma along the right side. Pass will be intercepted. And Alamoon.
Hey, he's playing with dirty people, so
Sanchez guarding him. Now Lutz. Alamoon. Denied by Seligman. There's Martin. Martin will take it over the middle. And the pass for Love. Love's option is Schmidt. He will take Martin. Tanguma down to Wolf. And Wolf will be stolen from. And the kick down the left side. There's Hinajos. Left side in a nice pass. Alamoon taking it, has a little room to work with. Swift getting ready and goes outside. That will roll out of bounds. Bringing up a goal kick for Swift. So Swift to goal kick, 1-0 is your score. Hornets lead this one. Sanchez down to Wolf, and his pass is denied. So Wolf will recover and take off. Down for Lutz. Off of his defender. That will roll out of bounds. Tanguma into Love and back out, intended for Lutz. A little too quick there off of Love's defender. That will bring up Lutz with a throw in. Nice one into Schmidt. Tried to get the head over to the middle, didn't get there. And that's Alamoon. Passes it to his brother, left side. Over the middle. Right side. And that's Holloway. That will roll out of bounds. On to throw in is Crum. And that will be popped out of bounds from Max. That will bring up a corner kick. On a kick is number 7, Hinojos. The kick, and it's down low. There's Holloway. Kicked back out. Love will take off in a lot of open field. Only 2 defenders in front of him. And the Colts defense gets back. Holloway with the steal. Over the middle. That will be an offsides. That will roll out of bounds. The throw in and out from Seligman. Crum on to throw into the game for the Hornets. Number 14, Clayton Erstein. And into the game for the Colts is number 8, Mikey DeLuna. The throw in to Kondo and over his head. Loose ball, there's Holloway. Left side and a nice open pass. So that will be a handball.
Shoulder.
Wolf to throw, and it's a long one to Schmidt. Schmidt's head goes nowhere. No one there to recover for him. Alamode with the kick. Swift will rocket it out of bounds. 9:15 remaining in this contest. Scores 1-0, Hornets lead. So over the middle. Holloway has it. Diving save. That will go out of bounds. That will be a corner kick from number 12, Hassan Alamoud. The kick, and it's low. Loose ball there. And Hornets defense really saving Swift a lot of trouble there. It will go out, and the Colts will recover it. Alamoud. And down. Swift stops to recover it. Erstein has it, and it's denied, out of bounds. Crum in to throw. Out from Max. And Alamoud will kick it off of Max. Loose ball.
Oh, crap.
And Max looked to give a foul. No call. Wolf will fight for the ball. Alamoud has it. Max on the defense. And Erstein fighting for it. Hornets need to get out of their territory if they want to continue their 1-0 lead. There's Holloway. And the boot over the middle. Schmidt recovers it. Only 3 defenders down. There's Tanguma and goes nowhere. There's Alamoud. Down to De Leon. To Alamoud, left side. Guarded by Sanchez. And Max will head it out of bounds. That will bring up a corner kick from Hassan Alamoud. 6:30 remaining in this contest. Your score is 1-0. And barely saved. Paulino Sanchez tips it and it goes in.
Who was that?
Score number 1, Peyton Kondo.
Number 1.
That will tie the game at 1-1. And a close matchup it's been here. The ball starts off. Sanchez has it on the defensive front. There's Max left side. And intended for Erstein. Martin will grab the rebound though. And booted left. There's Seligman over the middle on the head. And that will be out of bounds. Seligman on to throw. Just over 5 minutes remaining in this contest. There's Erstein. There's Erstein and Martin on the defense. Alamoud has it. Max will chase down the ball. Out of bounds on Max there. Crum to throw with a rundown and a throw. And that's knocked out. So out of bounds here, Hornets ball. Martin to Love. There's Martin, he'll take it around and a nice little juke to Tanguma. And Wolf with a nice, perfect pass to Lutz. And has a chance here. There's Tanguma. And the shot is blocked. Max Fields preparing for his long bomb throw. And it headed just over the goal, out of bounds, bringing up a goal kick. Walter on to kick.
So is his brother.
Alamoud on the left side. Go. So 2:58 remaining in this contest. 1-1 is your score, and a tense ball game it's been. And De Leon on to kick. The kick. It's up. Wolf heads it. Max and Martin. There's Tanguma. Down the field to Muderwa. So it would be a foul on Allah Alamod. Max on to kick. Max with the rundown and the kick. It's a far one down to Tanguma. There's Schmidt. It's intercepted, intended for Muderwa. There's Seligman. Down to Erstein. Clock winding down to 20. Erstein has it on the sideline. He is pushed out. It will be out on the Colts there. Martin down the field. Walter fields it. And pop up there. Fields kicks it back. There's Holloway down the field. Swift on to kick. And just past Schmidt. He will pop it up and then it'll continue on.
Who? No, he was just
Seligman chasing it down. And
no.
offense right side.
Yeah.
Swift doesn't quite grab it. Will be a foul on Alamon. And Swift runs up to field. 45 seconds remaining. And over the head of Muderwa, that will go out right side. De Leon. Out on De Leon. Lutz to throw into Tanguma. And Hornets need a big opportunity here. It will roll out of bounds. And De Leon to throw.
That kid needs some
Up
milk.
there and popped up. There's Wolf and he's taking off. Time winding down just under 10. And booted back. There's Tanguma. And outright side. That will end regulation. Score at the end of regulation is 1-1. Tie ball game. And it's been a great one so far. Joey, what have you thought of this second half?
Well, I think that there have been a lot of hard plays that sometimes don't get called, and they need to be called because their campus especially is starting to think that they can get away with this all the time, and it's really frustrating the Hornets, and it's just affecting with their game. So the refs need to start looking down on that, not looking down, but watching for that. Now that they have played out 2 yellow cards, they just need to be ready for it because I expect it to happen again. But the Hornets need to really get on their high horse, or not high horse, but get on their horse and get back on defense so that way they don't score another goal.
Great points there, Joey. We'll be back here in just about 5 minutes for this extra time. Hi, folks, and welcome back here to Valley Center District Stadium and Hornet Studios. I'm Caleb Rose, joined here by Joey Spratt. We are currently in extra time. Your score is 1-1. Hornets tied with the Colts. And what do you think the Hornets can do to improve on the second half and hopefully take a victory away from this 10-minute overtime?
Well, obviously, first they need to step up their defense just so they don't get scored on and instantly lose this game. Because in extra time, it is golden goal, which means that if somebody scores, the game is instantly done. And they need to start stepping up their offense as well. Get Austin Wolf up there, send him long, just get it over the goalie.
Well, yeah, like you said, Austin Wolf, one of their faster guys, and really shown his speed here tonight, leading to that one goal that we have on the board. Here's Fields. He'll take it and weave through the defense. And Lutz has it down to Love. Hornets moving quick. And not much sign of hesitation. Ball will move back. So here's Martin. And tries to get it through the defense. Doesn't go anywhere. Martin will recover it, though. Lute's in the corner. What it was? And that will roll out of bounds.
Long throw from Max here with 8:55 left in this extra time. Long throw from Max, intended for somebody in the middle, but headed out by the defense. Only Sanchez, Wolf, and Seligman left in the back. Number 12, Al Amoud, running up the field, sends it to the middle where nobody. Number 6, Holloway is, and they score the goal. Number 6, Holloway wins the game for the Campus Colts with 8:33 remaining in this contest.
Campus number 6, Eric Holloway.
Well, you know, that was a great game played by both teams, and great job to both of them. Just the Colts took advantage of this late sudden death opportunity. And you hate to see that happen, but there's so many things that the Hornets did right and did a lot of great things in this game. And I can't wait to see them come back next week with their improvements. I'm Caleb Rose, joined here by Joey Spratt at Hornet Studios. And make sure to have a great night.